Episode 11, Seven Sacrifices, starts as Janet takes her daughter Megan to a funeral and realizes it's her own. Janet tries to reassure Megan that she'll be back, but Megan is taken away as Janet is sealed in the coffin. She wakes up from the nightmare. Janet, disturbed by the nightmare, goes to Erica's room during a storm. She expresses fear that she might die. Erica reassures her, promising to protect Janet, but Janet remains skeptical. On a plane, Jermaine is in the bathroom, hiding Stefano's collection of thumbs inside a candy tin. The next morning, Ulrich checks on Janet and Erica. Noticing Janet looks tired, they refuse his help. Joe comes out of the elevator, and Erica privately suggests to Joe that they should kill Ulrich. Joe disagrees but promises to protect Janet from Ulrich. Ulrich offers Cameron a shave, and Bill waits his turn. Bill asks about the situation, but Ulrich admits uncertainty. Chadwick Boseman enters, sees them, and leaves in disgust as Ulrich finishes Cameron's shave. Jermaine and Kat arrive in San Francisco and go through customs. The inspector checks their bag, finds the candy tin, but doesn't notice the thumbs inside. As they leave, Lieutenant Gomez arrests Jermaine for Janet's abduction and confiscates his bag. In a hotel room, Moira tells Chadwick Boseman that he doesn't need to protect them, but he admits his sense of duty as a Marine. They kiss. Joe tries to talk to Janet, but she refuses, believing that at least Ulrich is honest with her. Janet leaves, and Ulrich watches the exchange on the monitors, pleased. Kat returns to her newspaper, only to find security gates installed and that she's been fired. A guard named Grant tells her that the new editor has changed the paper's direction, but doesn't believe the rumors about her. Janet meets Ulrich, who insists she call him Liam. He shares the tragic story of losing his family in a fire and explains the process used in the town. Janet is skeptical, but agrees to hear him out. Kat goes home and finds out she's been evicted. Edic warns her that people think she stole drugs from children with cancer. Kat throws away her phone after realizing she's being tracked. Cameron and Bill discuss making a deal with their captors. Cameron warns Bill that it's more manipulation, urging him to stop taking the easy way out. Ulrich tells Janet about Joe, revealing that Joe once shot him. Janet kisses Ulrich and questions the concept of free will. They kiss again, but when Joe confronts them, Janet sides with Ulrich, pushing Joe away. Ulrich vows revenge but backs down at Janet's request. Gomez interrogates Jermaine about the thumbs. Jermaine explains they belong to people from the town, but admits his story sounds crazy. Gomez notes that the thumbs belong to 6 people who disappeared a year ago and orders a psych evaluation for Jermaine. Moira writes on the wall about a normal life as Chadwick Boseman sleeps in her bed. At breakfast, Bill tells Cameron he doesn't want to die or be alone. Cameron slaps him, warning him not to trust Ulrich. Erica tells Janet she's really Teresa, and the real Erica died in prison. She warns Janet not to trust Ulrich, sharing her own tragic experience. Ulrich watches footage of Janet kissing him and is emotional. The director watches Ulrich on her own monitors. Erica approaches Joe, urging him to take action before it's too late to help Janet. Joe agrees. Ulrich meets Janet at night, admitting he's conflicted about his feelings for her. Janet urges him to find freedom and asks where he wants them to be. Ulrich kisses her, but ultimately tells her to stay away from him for her safety. Gomez informs Jermaine that his case has been taken over by the FBI and that Jermaine will be let go, though his case will be misfiled. Gomez doesn't explain why he's helping. The night manager delivers a case containing 6 thumbs to the director, who questions the situation. Jermaine is released and meets up with Kat. Jermaine's plans clearly gets a thumbs down in this episode. 6 severed digits hidden in a candy tin, and yet customs barely batted an eye. Meanwhile, back in town, Cameron's trying to shave away his problems. Chadwick Boseman's caught in a tangled love triangle, and Janet's cozying up to her captor while Erica's dropping truth bombs. And poor Kat, evicted, framed, and still tracked like it's some twisted game of hide and seek.